Klutch simulations.
What's going on, guys? DJ Go Ham! What are you doing, my friend? Looks like we got a couple people in here. Not a lot, but got a couple people starting things off. I am in FS17, kids, and my stream looks like it's working. I've got one computer that says it's kind of mush, but everything else looks like it's okay. We'll see. Looks like it's fighting it a little bit. Let me just take a look here. I've got a couple drop frames. Close that off. Close that off. Alright. There we go. I think we're in business now. We are in business. Everything looks good. DJ, how you doing tonight, my friend? Everyone else that's in the room, how are you guys doing? It is FS19 night. Okay. That works for me. It looks like it should be running. I've got good stream health now. I had a few drop frames right off the bat, but things look like they've worked their way out. Are you working tonight? You must be working tonight, eh? Anyways, I am in Felsbrunn. I decided to start with this one. I think I might do my Let's Play on Ravenport. Anyways, we'll see where we go from there. What else we got to talk about? Oh, I've got a couple of trackers already. I am in debt, big time. Yeah, big time. But we've got a couple trackers. We've got the... I can't remember what the name of this thing is again. The Retriever. Yeah, it's kind of cool. The Mahendra. That's right, there we go. Anyways, pretty cool. Anyways, and we got this John Deere with a cedar cultivator, the John Deere 6000 series. This thing is pretty cool. I'm liking the dual wheels on it. I had a chance to explore the map a little bit today. Pretty cool. I need to build a lot more in this spot. I've got nothing here yet, like a shed, my garage area, and then the silo. That's all I've got so far, but I don't have any more money. I bought a bunch of fields instead, and unfortunately I didn't check what was planted in this field. So unfortunately my very first field, which is this one right here, number 19, yeah, potatoes. Yeah, that's fantastic. Freaking potatoes. I think I've got 2 potato fields actually. Let's take a quick look because I can't even remember anymore. Yeah, so 19 and 29 are both potatoes. Ah, brutal. Who does that? So we're going to be leasing a potato harvester, and I'm going to be doing that right now, I think, and that's where I'm starting with. Let's see. What else do I need to take care of? Actually, you know what? I need to look at the rest of those as well, speaking of which. So 20, we have sugar beets. Oh, that's even better. Sugar beets and potatoes? Oh, man, it doesn't get much better than that. And then 28 is corn. Well, I can live with that, but I don't even have a harvest. Well, I don't have a harvester yet at all, so it's all right. I'm going to be leasing whatever I do, so it makes no difference. We'll get to try everything out, I guess, to start with. But first things first, I did buy a tipper, and I need to go pick that up. So let's, I don't need that. I just need the tractor to pick it up. So let's go. Leave that there. Oh, yeah. I'm loving the John Deeres. Yeah. Alright. So is there anybody else that wants to say they've tried Farm Sim? Oh wow, with a flare on the light, the lens here, that's kind of cool. On my window, weird. I know DJ, you've played it a little bit. I saw your last video, you did the, not paying attention, the quick intro on career or player build. That looks pretty cool. I've messed around with it a little bit. It doesn't seem like, I don't know. It seems kind of Mickey Mouse at the same time. I don't know. It's nice to be able to customize a little bit. You can see my guy, he's not really... He's got an orange hat. I guess that's about as extreme as you can get. I mean, we're not getting no Grand Theft Auto style of customization, that's for sure. Boom. So we got the Kroger tipper. This is a good size one. I wanted to go with something a decent size, at least so I could quit wasting time. I've done a couple of missions just like local missions basically to make a bit more cash, but I mean I'm so far in debt still already. I haven't bought nothing yet, so anyways, hopefully soon enough. Let's see. It's kind of miserable out. There's a skybox here. I guess it is 7 o'clock in the morning, but I was hoping it would be brighten up a little bit quicker than that. I don't know if I saw a different game. I can't remember anymore. There's one that felt like it was totally backwards to me for some reason. I could not get it to invert properly. Anyways. It's like kind of one of those weird guys that plays with inverted controls. Alright, so we got that. Now we need to lease. So this is going to be a little bit expensive. So I'm going to start with the potatoes. I suppose I could lease just like one of these. But it wants me to take the tops off first, right? I haven't done potatoes in so long. Yeah. Because I could use one of those instead of the actual big potato harvester. So I could put that on the front of that John Deere and then go with that on the back, maybe? I don't know if that'd be the cheapest route. How big is I had? 3.5 meters. And I can't remember what this is. What's the size of the head on this? It doesn't say, does it? You know what? I'm going to go with this just to expedite things and have a little bit more fun anyways, let's be honest here. And so our lease, what's our lease? I don't have enough money, so I'll have to take money out to lease it. 40 grand. Oh, that's expensive. That's okay. This will be fun. If I go in debt too far, I go in debt too far. That's what happens. Let's see. So we need 40 grand. Borrow. Perfect. And lease. Oops. Where's that potato thing? There we go. Garage and lease. Thank you. All right, let's go have some fun. There we go. So that is the Grime potato harvester. Pretty much the same thing as FS17. Yeah, pretty much the same thing. Looks pretty good. I can't remember how to use this. I think I've only used this once, and that was so long ago now. Oh man. Let's see what happens. What's the worst that could happen? Oh wow. So we got 2 fields we got to do with potatoes. I think I can do them all at once. I didn't want to do potatoes as my first crop. All right. Which one is it? 29? I believe it's this one right here, actually, right outside, which is perfect. We're just going to scoot up here and go to town. I think I can remember what that. Unfold. We'll start at the top. I do have crop destruction on. I started on the medium setting. This is not. There's the 2 different types of settings you can have, like the survival basically, and then the one where you start with about $1 million. So I think I started with about $1 million, but no farm. And we've got a couple buildings built up, but we're so far in debt it doesn't matter really. Turn harvester on. I need the help. Maybe there we go. So we got that fired up. Everything looks like it's running. Let me just make sure I'm doing the right field here, because that's embarrassing if I grab the wrong field. 29. Yeah, it is potatoes. 28 is the one that has. What does 28 have? Corn. That's right. Corn. Alright, game on. How does it look when we're going in here? Oh, yeah. Well, it looks pretty good. Alright. Trying to get my camera. I'm fighting the camera. I'm not used to the controls yet. They are a little bit different. I don't know what it is, but they're just not quite the same to me as 17. I don't know why. Anyways. So this is going to take me a little bit, unfortunately. But, hey, whatever. Ooh, look at that. Spinning out. Okay, that wouldn't have happened in 17, that's for sure. Huh. Interesting. Wow. Don't mind me. Just go down the side and go down the bottom after this. Oh yeah, I forgot about that crop destruction. And spin her back around. Yeah, this thing is. Oh man, I forgot how big this thing is. Oh, I missed up. I don't want to miss any. Perfectionist comes out now, eh? Yeah. Of course, I'm going to squish half of them with my bloody tracks. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I don't think I had crop destruction on the last time I used this this device in 17. So this thing is a bit more of a fight, that is for sure. Good thing this field's actually fairly small, but don't expect me to be planting potatoes anytime soon. I am loving the actual new contract stuff that goes on in the game. That's actually kind of fun. You can actually choose your own equipment if you want to go help out with your own equipment, or you can use go lease equipment. So it's up to you to do what you want to do. But if you want to lease equipment, that means you actually have to go to the shop and lease equipment, which is kind of a pain. So it makes it more useful to have all that stuff always in your garage if you want to be able to do it. What's going on there? Why is it not picking it up? Anyways. Let's get a little bit of sunshine going here. Now it's time to touch just to get things popping. It's a little bit dark and gloomy out. I'm fighting the camera. Holy. I go inside view, but I can't see much, I don't think, from that, can I? No, that's not bad. But I find the actual camera is reversed for me on the inside, but it's not on the outside. This is one of the things actually I heard someone was talking about one of the live streams. Is it's like an air ride suspension. You don't really notice it in this. But you can kind of see how the tractor is moving around inside the cab here. Now it's maybe more pronounced, I think, on something that's going a little bit faster through a field. Alright, we are almost full. That's pretty quick, actually. I'm going the wrong way around this field. We'll fix that here at the bottom. Got a worker to go take this apart, and then I will just go grab my tipper, which is just around the corner, which is perfect. Is he going to go the right direction, or is he going to screw it up? Alright, looks like he's actually hitting everything. Okay, where's that tipper? No. There it is. Alright, 7:30. That looks a little bit better. We'll slow it down again. Alright. So we got the John Deere 6000 series. Look at the tires. Love this thing. This feels like a mod tractor, to be honest. Let's get the inside view, get that air ride feel. Oh, yeah, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. Yeah, he's in the wrong spot. That's okay. Take that off. Crap. I need to reposition him. I'm going to do that. You know what? We'll put this. Let's see if I can spin this around. Now I regret putting these big double tires on. Put it right here. We'll just simply back him up. Yeah. I know. Alright, dumpy dump. Would have liked to have done that on the fly, but oh well, beggars can't be choosers. How is everyone else doing tonight? Hope you're having a fantastic night on this fantastic Farming 19 launch. I'll get it one of these days. I think I was saying Farming 19 and half my Farming 17 streams, so whatever. What do you do? Alright, let's see. Okay, you go to town. Let's get move this out of the way before it gets caught up. I just don't want him to wreck into this. I'll just put it right over here for now. Perfect. We are playing on the Felsbrunn map. Yeah, I just got started, to be honest. I've got, as you can see, a little bit of a farm over there. Tiny farm. I've got like a shed, and really that is about it. Just take control of this thing. I've got nothing better to do. This is a leased piece of equipment. I have not purchased it yet. I don't have much money, to be honest with you. You can see $9,000. I think I owe about $100,000, so it is what it is. if there's anything you guys want to see in particular, I can try and show it to you, but I do not have a lot of money right now, but there's always the potential for the paid jobs that you can go do, so that's kind of nice. So I've done a few. It's kind of an easy way to make some extra cash, and you get a good chance of seeing a lot of equipment by leasing it. So anyways. I have no idea what potatoes are worth in this game anymore. I'm prepared to venture a guess. I hope this makes me a little bit of money. So this was one of the fields I bought. I think I bought 4 fields, just kind of round. You have an option, as you can see that big cement pad behind me there. So that was the pad that you're allowed to start your kind of starting home bases. And that they kind of suggest you buy the field adjacent to it, basically, so you can set up your farm. But yeah, so I bought the 4 fields that kind of surround it. They're not huge, but that is the end of my money. Oh. And we'll see if we can join. I wouldn't mind. This here is all grass up here. I'm hoping that before I plant this, I can kind of, well, make this twice the size. So I've already got a plow sitting over there. That's kind of my next plan. And we'll see where that goes. So we'll double the size of this field, and same with the one behind us there. I don't think that one needs quite as much expanding. But as you can see, there's really a lot of grass here that's wasting space for me. I might as well use it up. And then, I don't know, I gotta see how much a horse pen costs and then go for there. I wouldn't mind getting some horses right off the bat as well. That'd be kind of fun. And I dropped some more frames there. Interesting. Let me know if the stream stutters for you guys. I just got a bit of a drop frame issue. I apologize for that. I don't know what is going on. The internet's just lagging. There's too many farm sim guys going on around my neighborhood, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, so there we go. Let's see if we can get a couple more off this. Luckily, this is a small field. I'm glad I didn't do anything bigger than this, because that would be ridiculous. I didn't want to do a whole bunch of fields with potatoes. It's just such a pain to harvest potatoes, and 17 it was too, so. Alright, see if we can actually, no, that's not going to be what I need. I'll go all the way around. I'll go all the way around. Oh. I'm used to driving this thing, that's for sure. Alright, there we go. Looks like everything's stabilized itself. I don't know what's going on tonight. Oh well. Internet issues here and there. It is an interesting track to drive from first-person view. Just the fact that look how far out those front tires are. Look. Like it's way out there. Can you see anything in the back? Yeah, you can see the potatoes coming in. Hey Niven, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? Goodness, thanks for stopping by. Have you had a chance to jump into any Farming Sim 17 yet? 17, 19. Where am I tonight? It's not a great time of day right now either. It's kind of dull and dreary. It looked a little bit better actually when I first fired the game up. This is kind of the second day of this playthrough. With the sun out, everything kind of doesn't. I don't know. It has a bit of a cartoony look right now, to be perfectly honest. Go. Run. Oh, there you go. Alright, we'll get up there. Now look how the color on this John Deere, everything's just so, it just pops right now. Oh, I didn't get there. Didn't get there in time. I do love watching the potato harvester dump its load though. That thing is awesome. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. I understand. Is he going to go again? Yeah, he is. I better go drop this off in my silo. Ooh, I can't take potatoes in my silo, can I? I'm going to have to figure out where I can drop these. Where the heck can I drop potatoes? That's a bit of an issue. Darn it. See, it's not going to give me the option to drop them here, is it? No, of course not. What do we have for that? Because I could just sell them. Silos. Is it silos? No, not there. Where do I store? I mean, I think I just have to take them and get rid of them. Otherwise, I'd have to do a whole, what you call it, conveyor belt to get rid of these bloody things. All right, so who takes potatoes is my next question. Oh, I haven't done this before. This is all new. All right, so selling points. What am I looking at? What are these? What is all this? That's sunflower, beet. I'm assuming beets? Who does potatoes? Which one is potatoes? I don't know which one potatoes are. Yeah, because that doesn't look like it. So I am going to look at... Because that's sugar beets, sunflowers. I think that's canola, isn't it? That'd be wool. You know what? It looks like they all take some form, but I don't know what to do with... I don't know what to do with them. Interesting, interesting. I don't know what to do with the potatoes. What should I take them? Because that's going to be the gas spinnery right there. I have no idea who's going to, if I can even sell potatoes or not, because they're just in my way now. You know what? Let's, I got a better plan. We'll just dump them off. We'll put another, we'll dump them inside in the farm for now. That's fine. We'll just stick them inside that shed just in the corner. We'll have to find a way of picking them up later on, because I just don't know what to do with these bloody things right now. What a pain. Yeah, it doesn't have an option right now that I can see to easily get rid of potatoes. It's not going to let me take it into the silo. That would be silly. I don't know if I want to dump them here, though. That's my next problem. There's got to be another option. Like, where the heck do you sell potatoes? That's not going to do it. I might not be able to. It might only be for like personal use, to be perfectly honest. Just looking at this right now, which would be really unfortunate, but it is what it is. That's sugar beets. That's the other thing I've got. So, you know what? I might have to just dump it and deal with it later. We'll dump our load over here. That's unfortunate. I don't know what to do with those stupid things. But I didn't plant them, so what do you do? Let's drop it in there. We're just going to have a bunch of potatoes sitting in here. That being said, we don't have seasons mode or anything like that yet, so I don't have to worry about these things withering and dying if they're stuck outside. That's fine. But I do have to deal with how I'm going to pick them up afterwards, because that's just going to be a pain. And I've got 2 fields full of that garbage. I think my... Is it 27? Yeah, I think the bigger field too has it, which is really brutal. Oh well. So he's doing that. I'm tempted to go harvest some corn. I can actually make money on corn right now. All we have for corn is right there. Let's see. There's nothing in here that I'm missing, right? No, that's all. There's not a lot of placeables yet. Yeah, it's not going to take long, I'm sure, for this to fill right up, but there's really not a lot of options in the placeables yet. Soon enough, though, I'm sure this is going to be absolutely ridiculous. Oh, that's what I wanted to look at. Pens. The horse paddocks, 50 grand. Okay. That's good to know. Let's see here. What can we find? What can we find? So I'm gonna get some corn going. Where is our corn harvester? Forage harvester? No. Just a regular harvester. You know what? We don't need anything big. We can do that. We'll lease it. Oh, I don't have... Yes. Do I have enough money? Nope. Okay, I do. But I'm not going to have enough money for the head. Where's the corn headers? How much do I need? I don't have enough money. Okay, we'll get some cash quickly. Take the old bank loan out. Corn headers, that's the one I'm looking for. Which one? What do we get again? I can't remember. I know it was the New Holland. What's the series number on this one? The TX32. Okay. Okay, so that will fit the TX32. Anything bigger? No. Okay, I'm not going to bother with the trailer. I just want to... Yeah. Once again, this is going to be a bit of a pain. Hey, Harold, how you doing, my friend? Hope you're having a good evening. We are just messing around with some Farming Sim 19. I'm sure a few other streams going on tonight. I hope I'm not stepping on anyone's toes, but I felt like playing, and I might as well be streaming. So a bit. Now, this might be a bit of a pain, but it's not too bad, I don't think. It's interesting looking New Holland, isn't it? Holy. Hey, Rabbit Man, how you doing, my friend? Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. Let's see. Now, if I don't, let's see, how does this one work? Do I need to unfold this one? It says I do. Okay, so that unfolds, that goes up. Lower header. Yeah, these are some painful props to be doing right off the bat. Look at the size of this header. It's going to take me forever. Oh, missing some corn already. Should be a swath coming out, shouldn't there? I guess not. No, I guess not. Never mind. Disregard that. Hey, Mr. Bald, how you doing? Of course, we only get started and we're already have to wait. Okay. Let's see this guy. He's already stuck, is he? Stay there. Stay right there. No, don't turn, don't turn, don't turn. Thank you. There we go. Alright, so he's going to be done by the next fill up, which is perfect. Yeah, they definitely do. Like, things are a little bit tricky to drive, I'm finding, so far. I find the camera as well is... I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it, but it's... there's something about the camera in this in comparison to the last game, 17. They feel like they've got a little bit more weight to them, I think, is part of it. I don't know what else it is. Yeah. I should probably be going up and down, I think, this field. I'm not paying attention. Missing all my corn. Missing all my corn. Missing all my corn. Alright, I got it all. Going on my song. I'm going to go up and down, I think. That'll make life a little bit easier. Muzzle back a little bit of stuff and get rid of it, right? I don't know. We're just going to go around in circles. I should probably do a head roll around the front anyways, just so that if I need to set a worker on here, I don't think the workers have improved any. From what I've seen, at least, it seems like it's about the same. Or close to it, at least. Harold, you never learned that typing stuff. Well, you're doing a pretty good job right there. It looks like you've you figured it all out. wish the sun would break through these clouds. I'm sure if I sped it up a little bit, it would be alright. The problem is that I'm so used to having controls for night and day in Farming 17 that I'd be able to wrap it right after you get through the night. And you can't do that yet. The fastest speed I have available is 120 times game speed, so if you hit nighttime, you're kind of stuck there for a bit. I really don't want to be stuck harvesting and messing around at night if I can avoid it. How did I miss that one? That like went right through the middle of me. Oh, come on, man. That field's got to be done over there. Good. Okay. He's got one more pass, doesn't he? Yeah, that's all right. That is okay. So like I said, I've been playing for, I got about an hour, I think, into it. I managed to put a couple buildings up that you can see right in front of us. That is the ground that has been dedicated as my starting farm. Whoa, I can't even stop. Come on. Spin this around this way, I guess. Oh yeah, that's right. I missed all of that stuff. Whatever. Let's make sure I'm lined up before we go here. Okay. So yeah, like that ground right there, that paved area, and you can see a couple tractors. That is the starting ground on the Felsbrunn map that you get. Yeah, it'll do, I'm sure, right now, but I just don't have enough money to do anything to start with. So I started with about $1 million, but I mean that doesn't go very far when you're buying farming equipment. So far, the harvesters I'm leasing. I've bought a couple tractors, this lower end tractors, but I do have that John Deere, which is not bad. But I mean, it's nothing special. I think it might have been $150,000. But I'm finding the money's a little tight. That is for sure. It does look like a DHL car. The New Holland. It does look like a DHL. You are correct. No, this is simply a old New Holland harvester. This isn't the new style, obviously. This is the older style. The new ones are all blue. That's funny, though. You know what? Let's see. Is it going to do it? Nope. Spin them around and go to town. I want to clean up all these potatoes and get rid of that, or get that potato harvester back onto its next job. Alright, so he can go and work. Perfect. Alright, so this field's been harvested. This is, like I said, probably my smallest field. Field, what, 29? I did not check when I bought, whoa, easy. I didn't check when I bought these what I had. And, yeah, I've got potatoes. I've got lots of potatoes. I have nothing to do with them. I don't know what to do with them. I don't have a place to offload these bloody things. Alright. I mean, I do have Irish blood, so I don't mind potatoes, but I can't eat this many potatoes. The crop destruction's looking pretty good, though, around here. What is this car doing? What's going on there, man? You can move. What's going on? So, I don't really have a storage place for potatoes yet. I don't even think I can sell them. I don't know what I'm going to do with these bloody things. I'm just going to leave them here. If you guys didn't know already, if you didn't catch up beforehand. And that's it. That's all. Right. There's still more. Get it right in there. Alright. Come on. Alright, so I'll leave this kind of right over here for now. I'm going to get that potato harvester and get him... Where is that thing? The train. There it is. So this thing, we've got some more potatoes to harvest over here. Yeah, there's no way. This thing is about a $500,000 piece of equipment. It's on lease. I couldn't afford it, obviously. But, yeah, I still don't know where I'm supposed to sell the potatoes. I took a quick look around. I don't see any place to sell them, so I don't know if it's even worth my time to be harvesting. I should probably just go and plow them. Oh, what a waste of time. So So 19, yeah, this is the big field that has all the bloody potatoes. Ugh. Alright. Get to work. Oh, missing the bunch. Missing the bunch. Yeah, there we go. Potatoes. Potatoes a go-go. Potatoes a go-go. Alright. I should do the corn first. Yeah, you know what? I might as well go do some corn and let that thing do its thing. And I will harvest the corn and save myself a little bit of money. This field's not going to take that long. And I can return this thing as soon as I'm done. What a waste of time, though. Okay, I'll be back out. And now I'll take that. Oh. That's such a small head on this thing. Like, look at it, it's tiny. It's a good thing I don't have a big field of corn. Crop and then just be able to take one harvester and lease it instead of having to do multiple different ones. Now, I guess I can keep this harvester. I'll just go get a different head for that last field. But the potatoes are a bit of a kick in the, you know what. Bloody potatoes. Come on, let's go. You see the wheel slip there? That's pretty good. I don't remember seeing much of that. I mean, now I had some mods running in Farming 17 that would kind of give you that, a little bit of that wheel slip when you were... It's the old potato harvester just across the way there, going to town. Oh, and it looks like I've dropped the cranes again. Come on, work for me here. Slowly coming back. Must have something running on my PC that's giving us this problem, but let's see if you use your dropper, jumped up to 50% for a sec. Take a look into that. Whoa, come on, stop. There we go. Yeah, I'm finding, Harold, I do find that in comparison to 17, it's using up a little, it's probably like a 15% bump in requirements. I'm noticing on my screen right now as far as CPU usage goes. I don't know if I've got something else running that I shouldn't. I can't remember anymore. Yeah, I know he's almost full. I'm not worried about him for now. I've only got one tipper, so. And this guy here. Where is that tipper? There it is. Let's go, let's go, let's go! I do like this tractor. This was a fun little purchase. Kind of spoiled myself. I didn't need anything quite this big, but yeah, you know. No. Stay there, stay there, stay there. You screwed that up, didn't you, Willis? Come on, spin around. Thank you. So this should only take, there's not much left here. It's going to take 2 tips. I'm probably going to cash out right away. I don't know. We'll put in the silo. We'll see. But I've got to get back over to that potato harvester over there. Because that is going to be full pretty much already. If he's not already full, he will be soon. I don't think he's going to make it back across that row. So we'll go give him a hand. Come on, let's go. Thank you. And that should be there. Man, this thing is tiny. We'll let you go. Let's go jump this and then we'll make our way over. It is just so unfortunate that I should have checked these crops before I bought these fields. Ugh, what do you do? Oh, coming through, coming through. And I noticed that this grassland, where I put this, isn't quite where I would have wanted it. Oh well. Right bumper. There we go. So I wish we had a spot for potatoes, that's all. But we don't. What we've got is nothing. We just got them on the ground. Now, if I ever get some animals, maybe that'll be... I don't know what to do with potatoes yet. Brutal. I'm going to have so many bloody potatoes. I wouldn't mind doing some wool, but maybe I'll do that as a secondary job. I cannot afford to purchase a wool harvester right now. Not a wool. What am I talking? Cotton. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Let's see if I can back this up again here. And I haven't tried any weeding yet either. I bought the weeder just because it was, it's relatively cheap. I might as well have one because I should need one once I start growing some crops. But, come on. Tip it off the side? Is that what it needs to do? Unload here. There we go. So you can tip it off the side too. I just don't know what I'm going to do with these bloody potatoes. Need a lot of soup, I guess. I'm going to be devastated without seasons, I think, for a bit, though. Oh, man. Whoop, 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 whoop. I do like that. When you drive over stuff, it kind of bends now. Never had that before. Let's see how much does he have room for? Oh, he's got lots. He's got lots. We'll get this one stalk right here, just to say I did it. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I'm hoping I don't have to buy this New Holland. I mean, it's cheap, but it's so small. I'd like to get something with at least double that, the width of a blade on the front. This just takes forever for corn. Castle up there. It's pretty cool. I have not been up there yet. Maybe we'll have to take the little dune buggy I got up for a drive. Go for a cruise. Alright, spin around. Come on. Finish this field off here, and then I'll swap the heads on this New Holland. I'll take that head back and go get the proper heads. I think the other field's good to go. And then once we have all four of these fields up, then it's seeding time. We can seed all these other fields and be good to go. I like the birds' reaction too. You see all the birds that kind of fly out of the field. That looks cool. I saw that in some of the gameplay demos before, but just neat when you actually see it in game now. Baked potatoes. Baked potatoes for everybody, Harold. Come on. Get up that hill. I apologize, I am fighting the camera tonight. Sorry guys, it's usually not that unstable with it, but I'm always like going up above the tractor instead of below it. I kind of like to try and be low whenever I'm doing any work. And I always end up doing this right now, looking straight up. Just, I don't know what it is. There's something backwards with the controls right now for me. I tried inverting them and it made it worse, so I think I just have to do some muscle memory here again. Something that just doesn't quite feel right to me. Alright. Can I get it all in one? What do you think? I'm close. Oh yeah, look at that. Get it all. The other thing I haven't noticed yet is if there is darn it, in 17 you had like a better time to sell items. It was a great demand, they would call it. And I haven't seen that pop up yet saying, hey, you know what, so-and-so has great demand for beets or wheat or whatever it might be. There'll be an increase in price on that item. Like I said, I've only got a day into this yet, so I don't know if that happens or not. We shall see. Once again, how did I miss that one piece of corn? Oh well. Yeah, I know. I'm going to dump this off first, and then I'll go take care of that the potato guy. The potato guy, you know, the potato guy. Stop. Wow. I had the brakes on for a good, like, 10 feet there before I even came to the tractor. That would never have happened back in 17. Alright, we got our corn. No, I need to go and dump this, that's right. Oh, there goes the train. I do like this as well. The train is always moving in the game. Oh. Weird. Anyways. Yeah, so it's always on the go, regardless if you're driving it or not, which is kind of neat. So you don't have to, you'll see it be cruising around the map instead of always just sitting for you, where in 17 it just kind of would always be... Get that piece of corn. I missed it. It would always just kind of sit and wait for you. And it would only be driven by players. So now it's got an NPC that drives it around, which I find pretty cool. So you'll see it cruising around. Now, I haven't tried parking on the tracks. You know that's coming. I'll definitely be parking on the tracks at some point and seeing what happens. Alright, and drop frames again. Not sure why that happened. Alright, let's get our spuds. Oh, we're gonna have so many spuds. Like, it's painful. It's painful. Alright, where is that tractor? There it is. That's what I need. The cultivator. Let's go drop this header back off. And we'll get a normal header for... What do we got left? Oh, no, you know what? I bet you we got, like, sugar beets or some bloody thing. So unlucky. Now, can I just smush sugar beets? I think I can, can't I? They should fertilize. I'm going to have to do a bit of read up here on that. I think I can. Before I return my lease on this thing. You would, yeah. I think I can just smash the sugar beets into the ground with a plow. And then they fertilize. I think? Oh, I wanted to stick right here, that's right. I don't think it matters. It's a leased harvester, so it shouldn't matter. Let's see if I can find the info on that now, if it's the same as in... And make sure that's what I got as well, actually. Where is it? So field 20. Yeah, sugar beet. Okay, so I do have sugar beet, and... So that's a root crop, right? Easiest way and fast harvesting sugar beets is self-propelled harvester. Okay. It doesn't say that after that you can get the crop out of the ground with a harvester. Yeah, okay, so you have to cut the heads off, but can you just smash them in and use it as what's the word I'm looking for there? As fertilizer. Grass and root crops. No, root crops. I'm pretty sure I can. Prices. I don't see anything about it specifically. Son of a... You know what? I might do it anyways, just because I don't want to harvest it. I need to go to the garage. Garage and leased items. We're going to sell this. Yes. And we're going to return that. Yes. Okay. And you are still sitting there. Of course you are. I should just smash all these potatoes into the ground too, because I don't need those. Oh, whoops, I smushed a bunch of beets. Darn. Alright, so, let me think here. So that tractor, we can pull this. I don't need to worry about that. I'm going to drop that there. I'm going to need this tractor to pull the plow and everything else. So let's get that going. Need that there. Need that. Is it hooked up? Yeah. Yeah, we'll leave that. That's a fertilizer unit in the back. So this thing should, it's 150 horsepower Fendt. I'm pretty sure this thing should be able to, oops, change my zoom here, should be able to pull this this tipper without too much of an issue. Yeah, I mean it's a little bit heavy, but it's not bad. Let's just dump this out quickly, go up here. Didn't make it, come on. Those forks off the front are always a bit of a fight. Come on. So I'm just going to have this big stash of potatoes that I'm not going to know what the heck to do with forever. Eh, could be worse. I could have to eat them all, I guess. Come on. Come on down. But I feel guilty not collecting them, to be honest. Alright, whatever. So we're gonna let him keep on doing his thing. That's enough of that. Yeah, I need to get some seed for this still. So we need to go buy some seed. So I don't think I have any seed in this, and this will seed and plow at the same time. Yeah, you know what? Because we can do this little field right here with something simple for now. And then the big field is across the way. I want to plow, make it a little bit bigger. So let's go get some seed. So this thing's actually pretty cool. So it's a seeder and a plow. Cultivator, I should say. So it's all in one step. I don't have to do that twice, which makes life a little bit easier. It's not the biggest thing in the world. I don't know what 6 meters? Is it 6 meters? Maybe it's only, I don't know, maybe 5.5. I can't remember anymore. Alright, so let's get, we need some big bags. Seed bag. Boom, yes. 900 bucks. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. So I haven't found a better way of filling up with seed or fertilizer yet either. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. So that's just going to stay there. I'll have to bring the forks over and pick that up at some point. My last farm, or all my farms on 17, I always had a storage place at the farm that kind of started with the farm. I don't have that right now, so I don't know why. But, anyways. So what do we got for options here? Select seed. We're gonna stay with wheat and keep this simple. Whoa! I'm looking at the wrong thing. How much damage would that have done to that car? Wheat. Symbols are just a little bit different. What is wheat on this? Where's my symbols? So that is it. Okay. I might not be able to sell wheat on this one. We'll do canola. That's fine. I think that's canola. This is a pretty small field, so I'm not overly concerned about it. Oops. Open this thing up. Let's see how that looks. So it's not a huge swath by any means, but it's just nice that it does both at the same time. Alright. And let's get this right over here. That looks actually pretty cool. Oh, and I'm driving off-road. Come on. Get with the program. Need to get rid of all these bloody sugar beets. I don't want to see another one of them here. I'd like to blame that on my controller, but let's be honest, I was looking around at other things I probably shouldn't have been. Oh, look at this wooded area here. Huh. He's full again, eh? Wow, that was quick. You want to go? Oh, you can go. Thank you. Alright, we're going to bounce over to him again. Let's see. Let's see, hopefully this pulls it alright. Yeah, I do like this little vent though. This thing is not bad. You can see the gas pedals all move now. It's kind of cool. I like that. That's new. That's all new. Move this out of the way. Unfortunately, once again, I'm in a bad spot for that, so I'm going to back him up and unload. Bloody potatoes. Alright. Alright, unload. I'll be so glad to get this field done. Just painful. Missed some? Yeah, I used a whole swath there. Oh well, that's fine. We'll get it on the way back. That's so many potatoes though. Holy. Just leave this over here. This tractor sounds so good at idle. You guys can hear that, eh? Just putting away. Yeah, it sounds good. This vent was, I believe this was in 17 as well, but this audio's definitely changed. Oh, what's this? Can I climb this? Like a tree house out here? Come on. Oh, you can too. Kinda. Come on. Oh, that is so cool. Can I get on the roof? Oh, I can go on the roof too. That's awesome. Alright. And watch there be fall damage. Yeah, sugar beets. Screw off, sugar beets. I don't want anything to do with you. Yeah, I don't know what's with that little tree fort over there. That's interesting. It's kind of cool. There are some nice touches to the map. It seems like it's a good size. The fields are pretty small. I don't know. I'll take a quick look here in a sec. I'll back this out. You know what? I need to go around this field. This is driving me bonkers. This little corner in here. I think it's kind of cool. The town itself looks pretty neat that you get to down on the other side here. Yeah, always in my way. Always in my way. You can see what's down there. Is there like another shed? Oh no, it's a little house down there. Let him go for a bit here. I think we've at least given him enough space now he can go to town and seed. Let's go take a look up top. So this here is the Retriever, the Mahandra, is that right? Anyways, this thing's a lot of fun. I couldn't resist buying it instead of my main car. So this is my main car right now, so I feel like a retired guy who's just driving around the villa in his little golf cart, essentially. I want to get up to the castle, so that's kind of my goal. I see a road that kind of goes up along the side there. Let's go for a cruise, boys. Oh, whoa, whoa. Up we go. Off-road styly. Oh, what's this? What's this? What's this? Oh yeah, it's got to be this, right? This has got to be the road. First person view? This feels like death to me, though. Look at the cliffs here, too. You guys know what we're doing when we're getting to the top, right? You know what's coming. Whoa. Got a bunch of boats out in the river. So the main town, yeah, it's right underneath of us here. This is kind of like the main town you can drive to and go through. I don't know if there's any sell points really in there yet. I just kind of drove through it quickly once. Wow, this is a bit of a trek to get here. Yeah, it is a pretty nice view up here. It would be nicer if it wasn't all fogged in. No, there really isn't a field up here, is there? There is too. Wow, really? I would not want to get my equipment up here for this tiny dinky little field. What a pain this would be. Alright, what do we got up here? What do we got? Let's just go around the woods here. What is this? There's someone's house? No, it's like a restaurant. It's your angle bot. Okay. Same thing, yeah. Interesting. So you can see like the fields aren't massive down below. You can see all my tractors still working away down there, which is kind of cool. But I think I'm gonna my plan is to buy the one right in the middle here we're looking at and combine all these three. And you can combine those two over there as well, it looks like. They're all kind of combinable. It's a nice little pond, I didn't even notice that. It's like right beside me. Well, that's kind of cool. Anyways, let's go grab... Oh, where's my truck? There we go. Let's go up into the castle. Excuse me. They had a hay bale up here, right? That's hilarious. Can I put this thing through here? Come on. Oh, you're not going to let me in, are you? No, I'm going to get jammed in there. You put a house there. Yeah, no kidding, eh? It's too bad there's no gold in this game, from what I've been told, unlike the other ones. So there's no hunting for gold, unfortunately. Can I get up here? I hear fire. Huh, alright. Doesn't seem like there's much up here, unfortunately. We got a light. We got a shitter. Anybody got to go? Seriously, I hear fire up here somewhere. Must be up on top here somewhere that they can't get to. I can't. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Anyways, interesting. Interesting little place to go. It must be up in this tower that I can't access. I can hear the fire. There must be something up there. Alright, so where can we jump? That's the next question. Alright, let's see. Where's the best place for us to get down and back to our farm? What do you think? Right between those trees, right ahead of me here? That's probably the best of any, eh? Looks like it's going right towards where I want to go. Alright guys, buckle up. Tally ho! Oh yeah! Whoa! How far did I get? Not bad. Oh no, I'm stuck here. Come on. Oh yeah, I think of the traction. That thing's got some pretty good side traction. I don't have to even worry about it. Can I see straight? Whoa! Oh yeah, no problems. We got this. Alright. That's kind of fun. Alright, let's go park this thing over here. We'll get our rest of our potatoes. So I'm not sure how the weeding works yet either. I've got a weeder ready to go. So this will be one of our first fields I guess we have done right there. Yeah, I'll spin this bloody thing around. Let's just put this over here for now. Right like so. Jump in the old beet harvester, or the potato harvester I should say. If I ever decide that, or you guys ever hear me talking about doing potatoes or sugar beets again, will someone please yell at me? This is enough right now. This is the first harvest, and I've already had enough of it. That's a pretty good jump from up there. We got some pretty good air. I foresee challenges in the very near future. I do like this as well. So this is, you can see the field info down in the bottom right-hand corner there. You never had that option in 17. It was a mod you had to get that information, and now it all comes for free, which is great. You don't need a mod for that. So it kind of gives you the field information as you walk up to it. I think it was like Farmer's Touch or something like that, if memory serves me correct. Where am I going? I can't dump that here. As much as I'd like to do that. I need some more buildings. I got nothing. I got a little workshop though. Alright. Dumperoo. Good, that field has already been taken care of, so I can get him now to go. Let's go do some plowing. We'll make that field bigger across the way here. Oh, I'm so stuck now. Come on. Come on. Oh, did I get it stuck? Pushed up on this, if that'll give me a hand. I'm not. My wheels aren't even on the ground. I might need the John Deere to get this thing out of here. Oh no! There we go. There we go. There we go. Nice. Okay, so we'll go park this thing over. I'm gonna go grab that John Deere and that seeder. Leave that right there. Okay, there we go. So everything is seeded. It looks like. I think it's all done. Oh, did he not seed? You son of a... You did not seed. Why didn't you seed? He just plowed. So much for that. I guess I've got to do this still. Will you go do it now? Yeah, you will too. Okay, that's fine. That kind of defeats the whole purpose. Why didn't the worker seed it while he was plowing it? Come on, man. That is really too bad. Alright. We would have been so far ahead right there, but, oh well. I cannot believe how fast this potato harvester is filling up. Where is it? There it is. We'll follow him across this time. We'll get a full batch of potatoes. Oh, are you already full? No, you're not. Okay, good. Oh, good. Spin around. Come on. Come on, hurry up. Get around that corner. What do you think? What's his speed at? Maybe 12 miles an hour? Or 12 kilometers a minute? I have no idea. I have no clue. Next question, will he allow me to unload and harvest at the same time? 10, not 12, 10 clicks. Okay, that's not bad. Look at that. I'm pretty sure in 17 you didn't have that change in direction at all. That looks kind of cool. Looks good. I like the plants too, how they always get deformed every time they hit something. It's kind of neat. With some of the tractors, when they hit them, they go underneath. Yeah, and the ground response from your wheels hitting different types of plants. It seems like they don't necessarily always get killed whenever you run over them. There's almost like a randomized effect. They might spring back, they might not. It's different. This over here. How is this Yutz doing over there? It looks like he's still busy working away. I just can't believe he did that to me. Goes through the whole field but doesn't bother to seed it. Like, that's the whole purpose of that device. You can do both at the same time. Oh, there's potatoes again, right? Never mind. Disregard. What am I doing? What do you think? What are the odds I'm going to get this thing stuck again? What's my tip button on this? I can change tip side, grain door. Let's try that. No, the back. The back. That's what I want. The back. The grain door is not going to work for potatoes. Get on up. I can kind of fill that little hole back there. That would be ideal. That's it. All right. So I'm not sure how I'm going to get rid of all those potatoes afterwards. I would go with like a belt of some sort. Is there belts in this one? I haven't seen if there's belts yet in this game. Belt system. So what I might have to do is buy one of these or lease one of these, and then use that. It'll be the easiest way to take care of our sugar beet problem, or sugar beet the potato problem. Okay, no problem. 30 seconds, eh? Interesting. Take a look here on my screen. I wonder why it's so far behind. Interesting. I don't have it set on anything out of the ordinary for my streams. It's on the normal latency. Not a problem though, Harold. If you have any questions, give them a shout. I'm happy to answer them. If there's anything you want to see, happy to try and figure it out for you. You know what? I wanted to take the train for a cruise too. Where is it? There it is. So the train is stopped right now for some reason. It doesn't usually just stop though. That grain silo right in the middle here, the red one, looks kind of like the Canadian ones. It's an interesting looking train. What's a horn sound like? What is it? There you go. That's alright. That's fun. Let's see here. So that's some good sized fields over here. Not bad. A lot of grass areas it looks like we can play with. Now, I'm not sure what the big purpose of this one is, if it's Yeah, I have to take a look at where the silos locations are and figure out how much use I'm going to get out of these trains. Might be useful, it might not be at all. We'll see. So here's the main town. And our helper's almost full of, it's not grain though, it's potatoes. And I got a little canal going through it. I should go dump that potato harvester while we're thinking about it though. Oh, and it's bad timing. Of course it is. Yeah, you go ahead, do your thing. Figure it out. Chris Keller, how you doing, my friend? How are things going tonight? Can you do any skins for Farming Sim? Come on, spin around now. Hurry up. Let's see. I'm just going to have to back this up. There's no way he's going to make it to the end. I just can't see it. Yeah, there he goes. I did not think so. But you never know. I have not had a chance to take a look at the email you sent me as of yet. That is on my books of things to do, but, well, to be honest, I'm kind of sucked into this now, at least for the time being. I've got a bunch of mod trucks I want to look at, and I'll just put yours at the top of the list, that's all. Perfect, there we go. Don't mess that up. Oh, you can do more than that. Don't be like that. This thing is a bit of a pig to drive. Alright. So we got a helper bee going there again. We're going to go back and move this thing out of the way. Just go park it down here in the corner. Hopefully I can catch it on the right time this time. It's going back the right direction. That always sucks when I go the wrong way on it. What else here? That one's almost done. Perfect. So once he's done, I'll go drop that cedar off, and we're going to go do some plowing on that field that we own across there. What is it? 2829? So if we could take a look at the map. Yeah, so there's a bunch of green space around here that I think I can just take over and do what I want with. So my plan is to make these fields kind of one and make it bigger all around the edge here. So that's my hope. Oops, there we go. Took a half an hour to make my skin. Oh, cool. Well, I'm glad it didn't take too long. It wasn't that difficult then. That's good to hear. Like I said, I've messed with the skin creator at one point, and I don't know. I never could get it to match up properly on the truck. I got some colors to come through every once in a while, but man, what a pain it was for me. Is he done? He looks like he is done. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to go put this thing away. And we're going to go plow. Actually, you know what? I want to make sure this is doing that right. I haven't checked that before. Yeah, so 20 needs plowing. No, it's done. Okay. 20's been plowed. Perfect. And yeah, it's fertilized already? Interesting. So I'm curious to see the weeds as well, how that's going to show up in the middle here. Let's see. Hey, Whammer, how you doing, my friend? Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Good to see you tonight. Have you had a chance to play any farming sim yet? Go check this part out. It's got mist. It's funny, that map said there was part of this field that got missed. I don't see it, though. Anyways. Alright, let's grab the old field creator here and do some plowing. Some creative plowing. Come on. I like the new menu, like at the bottom here when you're hooked up, like that little attach icon. That is huge compared to what was in FS17. It really makes it you're aware that you've got it on there. Ooh, I should get a weight. Anyways. 6,100 miles. Oh, you are addicted, my friend. Good for you. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Well, great fields. Okay, so I think what I'm thinking is I'm going to go here. I'll do it like a slight corner around the edge here, and we'll just combine these fields. We'll give it a little bit of an edge so I don't have to worry about traffic too much. Good for you, bud. I'm really enjoying it. I'm missing some of my mods, though. I'm not going to lie. You know me and my mods, but you know what? It looks gorgeous. Like, this game does look great once you get into the day. There's sometimes it looks a little bit much, to be honest, but we'll see. We can go all the way down here with this field. Let's go all the way down this way. We'll make this field like twice the size. Okay. I'll start to cut up here. And we'll cut across here. He's played 2 hours of 17. Yeah. I know that. Well, I finished off today. You saw my last video of the day, or of 17. So I am now officially done 17. Kind of bittersweet. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh well. I've got this head going the wrong way. More lap of this just so it's kind of solid. Maybe we can put a helper on this. You haven't got 19 yet, eh, Chris? Well, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's great. It's 17, but without the mods right now, right? It's just new maps and well, John Deere tractors. Oh, come on, I'm missing everything here. I should have this thing the other way, shouldn't I? Let's start this again. Realized your silos were all full. I think all my silos on 17 on Pacific Northwest were full as well, to be perfectly honest. I just left them that way. So, that's going to do that. I wonder if I set a worker on this, if he'd screw it up for me, or if he'd actually do his job. What do you think? Let's see. We'll see. No, they're not going to do it. So I've got to do this myself, unfortunately. I need a bigger plow. I need a bigger plow. You know what? We need to go check on this here. That's right. Oops. Oh, yeah. He's always in the worst spot possible. Oh, I'm gonna be so glad to be done potatoes, guys. I cannot stand doing potatoes anymore. I'm so sick of potatoes. Anything but potatoes. Oh yeah, you could definitely do some work on my farm, dude. I've been watching some streams with some multiplayer lately and trying to figure out how that's all going to work. Like it's almost like a land rush to buy your fields almost. It's kind of bizarre. I'm not quite sure on the whole aspect of that. Closer, come on. I do need to get rid of this this potato harvester. This thing's costing me an arm and a leg for the lease. I don't want to have it for another day, that's for sure. But I don't even know what the heck I'm going to do with the potatoes yet, so... What am I talking about? That... Alright, let's get rid of these potatoes. Go dump them over at our impromptu farm here that we don't have any buildings yet on. Look at our little mound of potatoes here because I've got nowhere else to stick them yet. That's so funny. If anyone knows where to put potatoes, let me know. I'll deal with that later. Get up there. We got the little mini Egypt tower of potatoes now. I wonder if it'll clip through the building. Oh, it doesn't go any higher. Alright, perfect. Okay, so I think it's almost done. Like, he's 2/3 of the way finished. He's got a little bit more left. Another couple tips. Okay. Finished making my field over here. Wish I had a bigger plow now. Tell me I'm not missing it. Come on. Always trying to be a bit too greedy sometimes with these little plows. End up just kind of missing the edges of it. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. So I am excited. I've already got the first 2 mods, I think, that I found for 19. Someone's already gone ahead and remade their stuff from 17. And they're just weights. But, I mean, they're already got mods out for this game. It's technically, I mean, it's only been released for PC for the last, what, 2 hours, I guess? 4 hours maybe now? So I'm kind of excited to see what they have. The placeables area is really where... I think that's going to be pretty big. There's so much room for cool stuff in the placeables area, and just how big the areas, like how much they expect you to do now with the placeables area, that's going to make a pretty big difference. Oregon to Quebec, and holy, and no issues with the game dropping out on you, eh, Whammer? You're all back, good to go now. No more crashes at all with coast to coast. Corners are a bit annoying, and these hard ones right in here. Oh well. Come on. What do you guys think of this John Deere? This thing is awesome. I'm actually really liking this. I'm so happy they got John Deere in here now, and I don't have to do mods for it all. Because the mods for the John Deere stuff were all hit and miss. They were never great, it felt like, in 17. There was the odd one, but... yeah, they never felt natural, if that makes any sense. Yeah, I'm definitely enjoying it, man. Like, it's, I mean, I've only got a couple hours into it yet. It's a neat start to be able to start without a farm, and you have to build it up from scratch and do your own thing. That's pretty cool. That being said, you don't have a lot of money. No, I mean, there isn't a lot that's changed in the grand scheme of things, but the graphics look amazing. Like, I think the graphics are definitely an increase. John Deere obviously is awesome to me. The actual HUDs, all the menus, I like a lot better. Like, they're kind of more of that see-through aspect, right? I'm still getting used to the store and that kind of stuff. The store I find is a little bit different, but I'm getting there. It's growing on me. It's just when your first page you show up at, if I go to the store here, I'll screw that up again. Back this up quickly. Here, I'll just go to the store quickly here. So you start with vehicles, and you're like, well, where's all my appliances and everything else? That's the next tab over to find all your tools. Just knowing that is a little bit different, that's all. Yeah, it'll just take some time, right? Yeah, Harold, ATS, you know me. That's kind of my thing. That's what's really started this whole thing, and now just kind of moved into farming again. You know what? It'll be on sale at some point. I wonder if Farming 19 will actually be on sale with the Steam sale. I know for sure that American Truck will be on sale come, before the Christmas stuff. They always do. All of the SCS stuff goes on sale during some of the pre-Christmas sales, Black Friday coming up next week, like all that stuff for sure. You're going to have that game on sale. That game is always down to like $5-6. Yeah, exactly. I worked on a ranch when I was younger, and we had all John Deere appliances, tractors, and appliances actually too. So I am well versed in the old school John Deere's. All these ones are a little bit newer. I think it was a 6000 series was our biggest one, to be perfectly honest, that we had. Might have been a 7. We had a couple fairly large tractors. I had a small tractor that I drove around in the pit. That was mine. I was the silage compactor for the most part, other than a truck driver. Okay, this is done, and then just get this last little bit that I keep on driving around in circles on. I like the cab view too. Like, it feels like, I don't know, they talked about this a little bit in one of their dev blogs, I think, but it's like an air ride suspension feel. It's done. Perfect. So when you're like driving around a field, you kind of get this bouncy little feel inside the cab. Kind of like that. It's kind of cool. All right, where is? No, there we are. I need to get these potatoes off this field. It's driving me crazy. These potatoes are driving me crazy. And stop. I am liking this little Fendt tractor as well. This thing is looking pretty good. Pretty happy with it. I like the sound of it, to be honest. Potato harvester, yeah, it's cool looking, but I don't want to have to drive one again for a very long time. Get out of the way here. I'm stuck in his way, it looks like. Yeah, you can see it. I mean, you can tone it down though, right? It's not easy, but you can. I don't know. I think you can change the sensitivity as well. But I'm on the fence on buying the whole farming sim setup. It's a couple $100, but we'll see. One of these days, maybe. I still gotta get a wheel for American Truck. Oh, I'm missing it. I'm missing it. I was trying to remember the other day which way this plow should fit. Like, there's a certain direction you should have your plow. Is it with the wheel towards the field, or the wheel on the back side of the plow? I can't remember. I can switch this around, obviously, but oops, missing what I'm trying to do here. Okay, there we go. So, I mean, I could have it like that, and I think can I switch it? Yeah, so I can switch this around completely so it faces the other direction. And I cannot remember which way you should have that little wheel on the back off the top of my head. I think it's on the unplowed section, so I should be doing it like this, and then obviously the other way when I come back. But I can't remember. Why is that not plowing? What is going on here? Create fields. There we go. Thank you. I use a controller, Whammer. I use the same setup as American Truck. I have my Xbox 360 controller, and then I also obviously have a keyboard still beside me for all the extra buttons that you kind of need to have as well. But for driving and stuff, I typically use a controller. Yeah, like right now I'm on controller. And you can map most of the, most of the buttons actually come pre-mapped. I don't map any of the buttons in Farming Sim. I'm sure you could if you had something in particular you wanted to change. But yeah, I haven't changed any of the mappings on what mine are set up as. Yeah, see, I think the wheel's supposed to go field side. Well, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I think it's field side. Hey, Shark Hunter Gaming. How are you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Not necessarily. I mean, you can pretty much choose what order you want to go through the field, Whammer. Just when it says it needs to be harvested, you need to harvest it. That's all. Well, Sharky, I am enjoying the game quite a bit. Loving the new graphics, loving the John Deeres, loving the maps. I am missing my mods right now, though, to be perfectly honest. I miss Seasons. But, I mean, they put a lot of the stuff that I loved into it, that were like the ground response stuff and those type of mods already into it, so it's tough to complain too loudly about not having access to those, and I'm sure that the ones that I really miss, such as Seasons and whatever else, will be around shortly. So, but other than that, I mean, it looks pretty good. The placeables seem like we're missing a lot right now. I don't know really what the few placeables you can grab back, get access to right now. So, it's not great. Hoping that we get more soon. Yeah, Whammer, I think that's right. I think it's the wheel on the field side. Because if it's not on the fields, I don't know anymore. Maybe it's the other side, because it could go in the grooves, technically. I'm on a corner, so it doesn't really count, but... anyways. Yeah, I think I got enough on this. I want to go and do it the other way around here. Yeah, you know me, Sharky, me and my mods. To see it now, if I have the wheel on the plow, well, no, because let's change this up. So if I go, well, it's not going to matter now because there's no field side technically if I do it this way. Oops, I'm making a field. Come on, try this again. There we go. So Sharky, have you had much of a chance to dive into it yet? I saw you playing for a bit earlier. I'm surprised you're not logging right now, to be honest. Alright, so now if I go this way, my wheel will kind of sit into the groove of the last plow. So maybe that's the way of doing it. I'm seeing this though. Oh, come on, I just want to get this last piece of grass. That's all I want to get. Thank you. So once I get straightened out here, see now that wheel is kind of just sitting inside the groove. I wonder if that's the idea behind it. I think that might be it. Then kind of give you an idea where you should set your plow. I don't know. Might be that way. I don't know though. The first stream was logging so much in 17, I forgot all about farming. Yeah, the main part of the game. That farming thing. Yeah, it's not going to send... No, it won't send a worker on that. It's too bad. Well, we'll see about that. I don't know what DJ has to say about that, but we'll find out. We've already been talking it up a little bit, talking a little trash, so we'll see how that works out in the long run. Come on. And down. You know what? I should go unload that potato harvester. Unfortunately, I cannot send a worker to make fields for me. But I'll go do that. I'll finish this off in a sec. I gotta go finish this little spot in the middle here, too. And we'll have one giant field here. Well, not giant. Okay, one marginally bigger field. It's a pretty small field as is, though. Let's jump over here. Where is it? Oh, he's still going away. Oh, no, he's full. He's full. He's full. Okay, where's my... This guy here. That's the one I'm looking for. Team Klutch. That's right, Whammer. Have you done any spin tires lately? I haven't seen any spin tire streams for a while. That stream you sent me with Scotty there, you weren't in that, were you? I didn't hear. I checked it out for a little bit. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I didn't notice if your name came up at all. Is he your buddy of yours? Let's put this over here. This thing does look pretty cool with the tracks, man. I just don't enjoy doing potatoes. Alright. Okay, I didn't notice you at all. I was watching for a bit, but like I said, I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched the first probably 15 minutes. Let's see if I can get all these this time. Come on, man, don't do that. Oh, did you see that? Did that just wither on me? That was kind of weird. Let me just go check the map here. Fertilized soil, composition of fruit. Does it give you brown? Withered. It did. It withered. Look at that. That's okay. I'm not overly heartbroken about that, to be perfectly honest. I'm not a huge fan of doing potatoes, so whatevs. We'll get this last little push through here, and that'll be good. Alright, Sharky, where do I take my potatoes in this? Do you have any clue? Like, where can I sell these bloody things? I haven't looked very hard yet. I've just been dropping them off at the... Oh, you know what? They withered and disappeared. Oh, there they are. Never mind. I was like, where did my potatoes go? Yeah, I don't know what to do with the potatoes yet, Sharky. If you can let me know what the heck I should do with these bloody things. Like I said, I did not plant this field. I just bought the field and it happened to have potatoes on them, so I need to get rid of these stupid potatoes. Whammer, I have 4 fields. 19, 20, 28, and 29 are the ones that I purchased. Come on. I am liking the way the contract works in this, though, a lot more than last. It seems way better. Okay, Sharky, so you don't know either. Come on, get up there. Come on. I'm gonna get this thing stuck again. Watch. Come on, empty it out. Let's go. I'm gonna be good enough. Let's drop this right here. Whatever. Good enough. Good enough. Okay. Alright, let me know what you find out, Sharky, because I couldn't figure out for the life of me what I'm going to do with potatoes. I don't see a sell point on this map for them. So I thought it might be for animals, potentially, but... oops, let's do this, too. Can I do that still? Oh, whatever. So I was looking on the mini map. Like I said, if you look on here, I don't see a selling point for potatoes anywhere. Like, that's sugar beets, so unless they consider sugar beets and potatoes the same. Oh, you know what? I didn't see this. Ah, I'm an idiot. I didn't see the little mini thing on the bottom here. That makes more sense. Disregard, Sharky. Disregard. So sawmill, grain elevator east. Disregard. I found them all. I totally missed this. I was trying to scroll with my mouse wheel and it wouldn't do it. There we go. That answers that question. Yeah, I tried scrolling on 17. You could scroll with your mouse wheel, and 19 it doesn't let me do that now. So that caught me a little off guard, apparently. Stop the presses! Stop the presses! I just want to finish this field off and get back to seeding. Oh! I'm going off track. Going off track. Looking at my tractor, admiring the John Deere. Oh, you know what? We can get rid of that stupid potato harvester now, too. Sweet. That'll be good. That's it. Look at the menu shows you what you can sell and where. Well, that helps. I looked earlier, and like I said, I just didn't scroll over to the far enough to the right, so I didn't see it. I was a little bit... Yeah, I lost it. My bad. I was like, it doesn't make sense. There's like only 5 sell points, or only 5 different types of vegetation you can sell. There's like 12 different things in here. What the heck's going on? That was it. It was just me. That never happens. Come on, spin around. I will be. The planter I have, it does cultivating as well, so I don't need to worry about plowing fields, which is kind of nice, I think. So I'm not going to bother plowing the rest of this field. Otherwise, I would be needing to plow these whole fields, which is kind of a pain. But I'll just cultivate. I can just do this, I suppose. Now, there is something on here that said it needs rest as well. I'm not sure what that's all about. I need to take a quick look at that as well. Alright, Sharky. Have fun out there, man. Stay Sharky. Yeah, let's see. So I'll just go up top, finish this little bit off, and then we can start working about, yeah, I'm going to start planting on this field. You know what, we could probably get more field off straight ahead here, it looks like. Make this field a little bit bigger. Later, buddy. Did I get it? Almost got it all. Almost got it all. And we got to return that potato harvester before I forget. That thing is done. She done. She gone. And never to plant potatoes again for at least the foreseeable future. Okay, so that's done. Now this shouldn't take too long up here. Now the other tractor I have, I think it's powerful enough to actually pull the, what do you call it? The seeder. Looks like right about there. Could have gone a little bit closer, eh? We'll go a little bit closer, get a nice straight line. Nice and straight. Okay. I'll show that. We'll give you a sec there. Thanks, Sharky. Over and out. Attaboy. Alright, so this will be that little portion. So this actually be a pretty good sized field for considering what we have right now. Now the cedar, I thought that cedar does everything, but I think it's only canola and a few other things, so I need to double check that now. Need to double check that. That is for sure. Oh, thanks, buddy. I totally left those up, did I? That happens. I'm not overly concerned, but I can change that right now, actually. That should... Yeah, there we go. That should fix that problem. Thanks for pointing that out, Sharky. Now I gotta put some hashtags up for farming sim. You know, you go and change almost everything, but you realize you don't. That happens. It's over and over reels. You keep saying that, you're still here. Alright. This should about do it for that. Yeah, that's a decent sized field. We'll see. Yeah, you're just dying to get back into farm sim, bud. Good for you. Well, I'm glad we figured out now that I can sell those bloody potatoes. I don't know where I'm going to... If I want to sell them yet or not, it's a bit of a pain. Let's take this. We'll just kind of circle this little area over here. Let's switch this around. Give it the old flipperooski here. Awesome. Alright, and we'll just bring this over to the edge. Oh, there's the road up to the castle up top there. You know what, I probably shouldn't go this close to that because that's just going to bung everybody up, but oh well. Ooh, it's a little bit rougher in here than I was expecting. The harvesters are not going to like that. Now, I thought there was an option in here for terraforming as well, but I could be wrong. That you could adjust like the actual hills a little bit. Ooh, I kind of messed that corner up. Oh well. That'll happen. Get it all? Looks like I got it all. Nice. This little John Deere is actually doing pretty good. I upgraded the motor in this as well, so I think it's got like 300 horsepower. So it's actually not a bad size, and with those the quad wheels on it, the doubles, whatever you want to call it, they tend to handle pretty well. I can pull through pretty much anything. Let's take a look at the new trucks. What new trucks are you talking about, Chris? Are you talking about the ones in Farm Sim here? You want to take a look at those? You want to see what they got? I can definitely pull those up. I can't afford any of them, but I can pull them up. Let's see. There, actually, you know what? I've got to return that stupid or the potato harvester anyways, so let's do that. Garage, thank you. Owned. Return, yes. Thank you. Okay, so new trucks. So there's not much in the way, but I mean, I do like the way the lizards are looking right now, right? Lizards always look good. I don't know what kind of truck they're basing it off, if it's a Kenworth or Peterbilt or International or whatever, but that's a nice looking truck. The Phoenix Argo, no idea. European, I'm assuming. Looks like more like a foresty style truck. I like as well, I'm noticing that it's giving you a depth fluid literage as well. That was not in the other in the previous games. Anyways, back that up. Come on, back up. There's the man. Look at the wheels on this one. There's the lizard. Okay, yeah, so you can go to like highway wheels, which are lizards, or the Trelleborg, which are kind of your off-road style wheels. A Freightliner Coronado. Really? Okay. So this one right, the Warrior. Oh, the Warrior. Okay. Is it? I did not know that. There's no options for wheels on this one. I thought there might be, but it's all, you're just stuck with the Phoenix or the Lizard wheels. The Hulk. Which one is this, Chris? I'm sure you're going to tell me as well. I do like this one, like the triple axle. That looks pretty cool. It's interesting, these little scoops here in front of the air vents. Anyways, no options for wheels on this one either, though. What else do we got here? And then the Roadrunner. This is kind of the standard one, right? This was available in 17, essentially. That's it. That's all, man. Okay, Western Star. Yeah, that would make sense. And you wanted to see the pickups as well, right? And that's nothing special out here. It's just the two lizards, same as 17. Only the this is like what, like a Mazda? Not even. I don't even know what this would be, but it's similar to like an old Datsun or an old Mazda, essentially. Beforehand, it was like an old Dodge, I think, in Farming Sim 17. So this thing looks a little bit beat. And then what, the F-150 almost, right? I did see a mod for a Chevy pickup that someone did. Oh, no, it's not a Ford anymore. I don't know what this would be. Like a Nissan? Anyways. Western Star W900. Is that a W900? Okay. Oops, I don't want to buy it. Thank you. I can't afford it even if I wanted to buy it. And then I got, this is the one I got, the Mahindra. This was the pre-order bonus, right? This thing's kind of fun. We've already driven it off the top. If anyone's still in the room that was at the start here, we went up to the top of the castle and drove it off the ridge way up there. We drove it off the top of the hill just for fun. Where am I here? This is a lot of busy work in here. You know what? Let's, can we get him to work yet? No, because we're still plowing this field. But that field's done. Let's get him to work. Let's go dump this. That's already been dumped. We don't need this anymore. I'm just going to park this tipper right here for now. Since we don't really have anything going on here yet. Just leave it right there. Thank you. Now, let's see if it's got enough horsepower to pull our seeder and plow, I should say. Now, I didn't know why, but let's see what we got for options here. They didn't... The last time I had a worker do this, he just plowed and didn't seed. I don't know why he did that. Come on. Fighting it here. Okay. I think it's got enough horsepower to handle this. I hope. Okay, so we've got, I think it's canola in that far field. Turn on cultivator, select seed. So I don't know which ones are which now. Now it looks like it's just, I'm pretty sure that's canola. Is that grass? Let me take a quick look, because I can't tell. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that's canola, but it doesn't really. When I hover over top of it, I want to know what it is. It doesn't show what the other ones are, because usually it was like wheat, barley. I don't know what this is. That's obviously sunflower. I'm pretty sure that's canola, or I hope it's canola. You know what? Actually, we can tell because I planted some already. I should have made this field bigger too. Look at that. Okay, it is canola. Oh, look at this. We got weeds growing up in here too. Okay, we need to take care of that too. Okay, before we... You know what? That's going to be fun. I want to do the weeds. Really, I can't detach it when it's... Oh, interesting. Come on. Detach. There we go. What? Why can't I detach it? Oh, what? No. Where'd my pallet fork go? Oh, man, what a pain. Where is this thing? There we go. Thank you. Alright. Let's go do some weeding. I wanted to see how the weeders work as well, because I have not done that yet. So we're going to weed the canola field. We haven't fertilized that field yet either, to be honest. Come on. My potatoes are a little in the way here. Come on. There we go. Alright, so unfold the weeder. So I don't know how this thing works. It's pneumatic, it says. Okay, turn on, lower the weeder, fold the weeder. So we're lower, and, oops, turn on. Oh yeah, so you can see the weeds are disappearing as I'm driving over. And the nice thing about that is it doesn't cost me anything to seed, or like, it does not cost me fertilizer at least. Huh, alright. Wonder how that works. It's pneumatic, it says, so it's a glowing air, I'm assuming. Interesting. Okay, well, we're going to get a worker to do this because I've still got a ton of work to do on that field up on top there that I want to screw around with. Alright, so he's going to do that. We'll finish this up. I don't have a lot of money left over. Well, I got loans, I guess. I can always take out a loan. But still, I think I already owe 100,000 or 200,000 or who knows what. I just owe so much money already. So we'll finish this off and get up here relatively soon as well. Oh man, I missed that by a mile. Come on. There we go. There we go. I missed that little spot right in there. It's a bit of a groove down in here, so I'm not surprised. My harvester's not going to like coming in here anyways. My harvester. I don't even own a harvester yet, so... The harvester will not like coming down this way anyway, so it's not going to matter too much. We'll see what the seeder can even do in here. I'd be surprised if it could even actually get in here. It might. I doubt it, but it might. I'm always so greedy and I take too much and then I miss half of it. Every single time. It doesn't seem like the John Deere is really getting dirty though. Like everything else has been getting kind of grubby. Like I noticed the potato harvester I had was grubby. Nothing seems to be really sticking to this thing. Oh no, okay, it is getting a bit dirty. That green paint is just so bright. Must be missing it, that's all. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Can never get it right. Never gonna get it. You know what? I'm just gonna go straight here and I'll fix this right away because I'm sick of trying to do this little corner here. Just keep on missing everything when I try to come around this corner. Alright. And that goes up like so. And then we'll get some seeding done. As soon as this is done, we'll get back to seeding, because that'll be the fun part. Looks like I'm missing a ton here, to be honest with you. Alright. Go down below and head straight north. And away we go. That'll make life a little bit easier. But this plow is so small. Man, I miss the I miss my mod plows. How did I get well, you know what? I could afford to buy one of those too, because they're so cheap. Like I think the what was the little blue one called? It's only like 15 grand, and it's probably double the size of this thing. No matter how our weeding looks like it's almost done. I think he's already done with the weeding. Perfect, okay. So I can send him actually out seeding now. Let's do that. Oh, no, no, no. No, he's not. Just finishing up. I was looking at the appliance, not the tractor. There he is. Never mind. You can see him down there on the right. He's still moving around. He's got another couple of passes to make before he's done weeding that field. Come on. This plow is just so small. I want to take more than it's giving me. Maybe I can just drive back and forth with my tractor. That'll fill enough grass that I can I can move along. Painful. Painful. Okay. Let's do this right. Maybe. Come on, dude. Do it right. How many have I missed now? That sucks. You go back through here with like a wheat field and it shows all these little green patches all throughout. It tries to be bonkers. So that should be there. Okay, now the John Deere is starting to show some dirt. Beforehand, I swear, it did not have anything on it. Looked like it was in pristine condition still. Now, for me backing it up and going forward, probably. Excuse me. Now I see birds. It'd be cool if we had like little groundhogs and stuff running around too, because you know they'd be always scurrying about, wouldn't they? All right, Whammer. Have a good, buddy. Have a good time, buddy. We will see you soon enough, I am sure. If you have any questions, I mean, I'm not gonna be able to answer them for you, but you can always try. Let's see. I saw there was a cheat as well out, or a mod or modification you can make to the game file to give yourself a couple $1 million now right off the bat as well if you want. I was tempted to for tonight just to kind of play around with everything, but I might as well start from scratch. Let's see, I wanted to get a good feel for it, and I felt this was probably the best way. Get my Let's Play started that way as well. Thanks, Whammer. Appreciate that, bud. I think there's some pretty heavy competition in the old farming sim world tonight. I'm sure I'm not the only one streaming. Oh, good. There goes the one guy is done, so we can go take care of him now, which is nice. I'll finish this off right away, but he is finished. Okay. Get rid of the weeder. I do like this. It's kind of cool. Nice to have this little weeding device. We didn't have this option at all in 17, right? So that's kind of cool to have that as an option, as something to do now. But it's just one more thing. I'll park this back in here for now. Okay, we need to... Oops. No, I don't want that. Can I not drop it? Attach. Thank you. Okay. Now I need to figure out what I'm going to seed with. The seeder I purchased, I thought it could do everything, but apparently it cannot. Okay, so that is our seeder. No, I don't see... I think... Well, it does canola, obviously. What else does it do? Let's take a look in the... Oops, I did not want to open the game bar. Go away. Cedar. Windrowers. I always have a tough time finding everything right now. Forestry. Oh, it's over here. Is it under cultivator too? I cannot remember. I think I might have... No, this is not one of them. Planter? Is that what it was? Nope. See, I should have just bought one of these. But this one here. No, see, this is what it would be. No, it's not. This is different as well. Where is it? Forage headers. Sugarcane. It's not sugarcane. Better not be sugarcane. Cedars. It might be that one. No, it's not the Toronto 9. There's no way. I think this is the one I wanted right here. But see, this one here does everything. The one I got does not. Why the heck not? Which one is it? This is it right here. That's right. Yeah, so it only has the option of doing... I don't know what... That's grass. I'm not sure what this is yet. So I'll have to figure out what that is still. I'm not sure what type of... Because it doesn't say when you're looking at... menu here. Let's see. I have no idea what it is. Because even grass doesn't show up on there, does it? I'm assuming that's cotton? No. Yeah, it's got to be cotton. Anyways. Milk, that's sugarcane, I'm assuming. Sugar beets, potatoes. Corn? Is it corn? Anyways. I don't think I want to plant with that right away, so I'm going to buy something different. I'm going to lease out the other cedar, actually. Let's go with, yeah, we'll do that one. Because it can do both 18 kilometers an hour, 108. What's the size difference? 3.6, 3. We'll lease this one, that's fine. We'll lease it for now. Okay. I don't want to spend the money on it yet. Let's go pick her up. It's nice that our farm actually is so close to the shop here. That makes life a little bit easier. So it's only like a 5-second drive. I'm still trying to figure it out too, Whammer. I'm still struggling with some of the stuff. Now, I think I picked up the cedar I picked up, like I was just saying there, is definitely not the one I wanted. But that's okay. I think this might have been the one I was thinking of buying. But that is alright. Fill that up as much as we can. Good enough. We're just going to work her to use it anyways, so it shouldn't matter. This looks a little bit different than the one I was thinking of from Farming 17. What model is this again? I didn't even see what it was. Is it a Ultra? Anyways. So we'll just do wheat for now. In that big field. I think this this cultivates at the same time. You can see the discs in the front there. And this doesn't require a very big horsepower engine, which is nice. Whoa, that's a bit rough in here. That's alright, Whammer. You'll figure it out, my friend. Alright. Let's just see if... It's pretty quick, actually. What we're doing, 18 kilometers an hour. Yeah, that's not bad. It's like a pretty quick little speed around here. So we'll just do a quick head roll around the edges with it. I hope I have enough seed for that. I should. The seed seems to go a little bit further now than it did before, and same with the fertilizer, I find. Which is kind of nice. All my withered potatoes that I really don't care about. Alright, so this will be, it should be wheat over here. We got canola on that next field. Remind me to expand these fields next time. So we'll make this into one giant field. I should just do the loops. What am I doing? Let's make life a little bit easier for myself. Let's make life a little bit easier. Alright, so once we get this done, we'll just have that little bit up on the far side there. You can see the far field. She's almost done. Shouldn't take us too long to get that done. That'll be a couple seconds, and then we can start worrying about seeding over there as well. That's the big one. I don't know what I should seed there. I might just do canola because I already have that big. Yeah, I'm gonna do canola because I couldn't do it easily enough. I don't know what that other than grass, what the other option is. I really have to investigate that in that current other seeder. It looks like it might be a bit strange. Going. I find the traffic isn't quite as busy as well in this compared to 17. It's just not quite as much traffic kicking around, which is a good thing. Considering, yeah, well, you know, traffic in Farming Sim. Okay, I'm going to send him off on his merry way. Oh, look how slow he goes, though. Yikes. Alright. I can do it twice as fast. Okay, so the only thing we have leased right now is that cedar. That's alright, we'll get rid of that right away too. I'm tempted to sell all those potatoes, but I don't know how far I'm going to have to go to get rid of those things, and now I got to load them all up into that tipper. Yeah. And then you realize you're selling potatoes. Alright, so this will almost do it. And we can start thinking about, yeah, I'll get this John Deere to go seed this massive field now. Well, I say massive, but it's not really massive. It's big for me, though. I'll take it. Oops, wrong way. Oh, come on. Finish this off. Hurry up. And... let's go around this corner here. Come on. You know what? I might as well grab these last little pieces while I'm sitting here looking at them. Driving crazy, right? If I don't do it now, when am I going to do it? Oh, I got it too. Nice. Okay, now my tires are looking a little bit dirtier. The tractor still looks pretty clean now. Alright, there we go. We're done. Let's go put this away. I'm going to grab that other seeder and get to work on that. So that's going to be canola. We're going to have two big canola fields. We're going to focus on canola, I guess, for this first bit. And the only thing we have currently in our silo is corn. Alright, so there we go. That's what I want. So, yeah, grass. What do you think that icon is in the bottom right there? I definitely see canola. I don't know. I think that's grass, but I don't know what that third item is. Anyways, let's figure that out. Looks like weeds. Oh, you want to plant some weeds? Yeah, no problem. Here you go. Alright, hurry up. Alright, and away we go. So that's going to increase the size of this field. It's technically two fields now, which is kind of nice. I'm hoping this counts as plowing it. I need to take a quick look at the map after I'm done this. It'll tell us exactly what this counts towards. So we'll have two with canola and one with wheat. That's okay. Let's see how this seeding works going down this hill. This could be a bit of a disaster. Yeah, it's not grabbing that corner there at all. That's alright. I am not surprised. So we'll get a head row in here, and then I'm going to go check on that far side. He's going pretty good, so... But I think that if I drive that other tractor, I can do it in about half the time that he can. It seems like he's a little... Oh, but that being said, I don't have any seed in it, so... Yeah, I'll have to let him do it. I don't really feel like buying another $1,000 worth of seed, considering I only have $700 in my account right now. So I'm going to finish this one off, and then what will I do? Oh, I can do some odd jobs too, actually. Fertilizing works pretty quick with what I've got. I'd rather not harvest for people. I find that takes forever for the contract work. So if I can avoid doing that... What was this in here? This looks like it's been plowed since I... No, that doesn't make sense. This was potatoes, wasn't it? And the other one was corn, I think, in these two fields originally. But now they become one. Oh, I got a pressure washer too. I'll have to go wash this stuff off afterwards. Can't forget that. I spent $4,500 on the thing, right? Well, I made it through there pretty good. Alright. So in theory, this shouldn't actually take too long. The cedar's fairly good size. I know there's a lot bigger ones out there, but this one's not bad. Oh, look at that. The wheels aren't even touching. It's just dragging on top the discs. That's kind of cool. Never noticed that before on this one. Yeah, the wheels are actually aren't spinning down there on that cedar. They're raised completely off the ground. John Deere is trucking though. We're doing good. Lots of good speed off that thing. So unfortunately, it seems like the other side... Oops, messed that up. Let's get all the way in here. Raise it up. There we go. There we go. See if I can get around this corner. There we go. Alright, so we'll keep on trucking. I think I got most of it, didn't I? I didn't miss any. Perfect. Oh, I'm going to be broke here by the time I get these fields done, though. I'll have to go do a contract job, I think, in order to get some money. Like a couple grand. I mean, I'm already in debt. But, I don't know, 100,000, 150,000, so I guess it doesn't matter that much, but... Look how slow he's going over there. That is ridiculous. I can't even get the controller working. Really? You can't get your controller working? What kind of controller is it, Whammer? Is it an Xbox 360 controller? Mine work like plugged in and it recognizes it immediately. No problem. Same with 17. No issues whatsoever. Tell me it wasn't plugged in? That's a PS4. Oh, okay. That I can't help you with. I know Shark Hunter Gaming is using a PlayStation controller, if that helps, but I do not. It recognizes my Xbox controller right out of the chute, though, which I'm not surprised. I mean, it's Microsoft, right? So. But your controller works fine for American Truck, right? So I don't see why that would be an issue for Farming Sim. I guess maybe it's just an excuse. You got to go buy that Farming Sim controller setup with the wheel and the side panel. It's only a couple $100. Really? You don't use it for American Truck, really? Wow. There's no way I can use the keyboard for American Truck anymore. Oh, you've got a wheel too. Okay. Oh, you could use a wheel for this as well then. I've been kind of considering getting the wheel and side panel set up for this, and then so I could use the wheel for American Truck as well. I mean, the wheel, I know the wheel looks and it supposedly is kind of cheesy. It's not great, but I mean, for American Truck, you don't need a huge force feedback wheel. I don't think, in my opinion at least. I don't know. The shifter would be nice, and like the was it 29? I don't think I need like the whole setup potentially, and it's something I can always upgrade later, I suppose. Spin around. Yeah, exactly. Okay, you don't run on force feedback. Makes sense. So like I don't know. I've been looking at that one for a bit. I mean, it's not a great wheel. I know that, and the pedals are horrible. But still, it's a wheel, so you get a little more precision on that rather than a controller. I don't know. I'm definitely tempted, considering that's like the side panel controller for this game is like 200 and some odd bucks. And then if you get it with the wheel, it's an extra $50 or $25. Like, it's nothing, it's barely anything for the wheel and pedal combination to go with it. So it seems like kind of a no-brainer in a sense. If you're going to get one, you might as well do it right. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Like I said, I had one for a Euro truck back 6 years ago, I think, maybe 5 years ago. But I don't know, just never really. I used it for a bit, but never really got into it too much then. So maybe it's time to rethink my investment strategy there. I know a couple of guys always giving me shots about it, so who knows? Mainly you. Have you been doing much of the online stuff other than the video streams? I'm still tempted. Like I said, I've logged a few runs with Viva Trucking now, so I've got my name in there at least. I'd like to do a few more, but we'll see how when time comes. Now that I'm kind of sucked into the world of Farming Sim. Let's see. Come on, get going. How did it miss that one spot down there? Come on, man. What is that about? I got one little grass spot right in the middle. That's baloney. Yeah. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Looking good. Spin it around. Oh, almost tipped. Almost tipped. Mostly multiplayer lately, except today we installed some of those mods for your video. Okay, yeah. Yep. You don't like the real traffic? Real traffic, it does help for me, I find, but it just makes the AI just more aggressive. The funny thing is, if you watch the video, that truck that stopped there, that was all during. I had real traffic running at that point as well. So, like I said, it still happens, but it's just I find it's less often. But if you're playing mostly multiplayer, then it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. But you can't even run with like minimalist advisor on multiplayer, can you? Like there's no mods whatsoever that you can run with, if memory serves me correctly. Oh, okay, which one are you running with, Lammer? No mods at all, yeah. Okay. I'll have to take a look at it. That's just the one I have been using. I had another one a while back that I was running, and there was one that was running like a heavy traffic mod, they called it. I can't remember what the name of it was, but it was, they considered it like a heavy traffic mod of some sort. But it was giving me all sorts of grief, especially in the cities. Truck not merged correctly. Oh, okay. Yeah. Fair enough. Oops. Let's get going here. Okay. I'll have to take a look at some other ones. Those are the ones I've been using for the last year or so, as far as traffic goes, though. I tried, like I said, I did try a different one for a while, but the gas station, the real gas station one, that's been giving me... I get a couple error codes that have been popping up. I think it's partially due to that, but I did notice in the comments they're saying that that one's no longer being supported, so just a heads up on that. I have not tried it yet. It's on my list of things to do, though. Yeah, I've been looking at the winter map. I was like, "Ooh, that looks like it'd be fun." But to be perfectly honest, I do enjoy driving in daytime sunny conditions more of the time, anyways. Just because I'm dealing with winter right now in Canada, it's bad enough as is. I don't need more of it in an American truck sim. Tempted to go back and get that last piece of green spot up there, but oh well. Actually, you know what? We can. Let's do it. Wait till this gets hit. Go up here. Really? Oh, you know what it is? It's my plow didn't grab that for some reason. I plowed this all up. That was the middle of the field right there. Oh well. You had the gas stations, and yeah, okay, same. Just since 3.2 launched, I've had a bunch of issues with a whole bunch of them, so I kind of reset a whole bunch of them to try and figure out what the problem was. And that was the gas station one that I got to work properly, at least. So I've been running with it now for a little bit, and it seems to be working just fine, but things could change pretty quick, right? Another piece of grass I missed. Darn it. Yeah, snow in Phoenix. That doesn't make much sense, does it? I did have in... If you check out Pro Mods in Euro Truck, there's... like, if you go up into Iceland and stuff, there's a bunch of snow up there. And it seems like it's fairly well done. Like, it's a little bit slippery, but it's not treacherous. So I don't know what Pro Mods does for their physics, but it's definitely... Yeah, it does seem to work. Yeah, like the roads that go up to Iceland and what is it, Longyearbyen. There's a couple roads way up north in there, and yeah, Pro Mods does a pretty good job of kind of mimicking ice and snow. There's a bunch of hills you got to climb that are kind of up on the middle of nowhere, like an iceberg almost. It seems like, but they did a fairly good job of mimicking kind of slippery conditions. Oh, get back on road. There we go. All right. So this is planted. Awesome. Okay, we need to go make some money because we're down to $100. Yeah. We'll park this cedar over by the pressure washer. Field's alright. I need to fix that field still at some point, but It will have to wait. So he's busy working away over there. This one here can go right here because we'll give it a wash in a bit. You haven't even opened it yet. Well, it's the same thing. I mean, it's a lot more miles if you want to put on stuff and see more of the world. Yeah, you can put a lot more miles on it, but you know what? Let's fertilize. Well, I can't because I need their tractor to fertilize because I'll smush all my crops with this tractor. You know what we haven't looked at? We can look at the... what am I talking about here? The contract board, if you haven't seen that yet. So this is a good way to make money. Harvesting, weeding. So this is actually easy. So field 23 needs a weeder. Okay, done. Let's weed. I'll take that. Accept contract. Oh, but I've got the wrong tractor still. You know what? Let's swap these out. I'll go take my other tractor and use that. Oh, I don't want to do that. Smushing my crops. Smushing my crops. This tractor is too thick. Okay, stop, 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 stop. Back this up. Do that there. Oh, oh. Where's it gonna go? It's making a run for it. No, no, you don't. Come back here. You don't go into the woods. Look at this thing. Come back. All right, let's try this again. Okay, make sure I got it lined up. Perfect. All right. Go to town. Now this one, the Fent, we've got the special wheels on for crops that can allow us to drive on the crops without wrecking them. And so I took field 23, right? I hope I didn't wreck any of my crops right here. Anyways, we'll grab our weeding device. Where is that thing? Field 23, it's that little octagonal one. Not octagonal, what do you call it? Parallelogram? Is that the shape? I don't remember. Okay. And let's go up there. So this one's a bit of a truck. Oh, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. And go. Go, ballyhoo. Alright, so that one's over on the far side there, just around this pond. Give it a quick weed, and we'll make $1,000. Get us back out of debt. So look at all this green space right up here. This is crazy. Okay, that's field 30. It's a grass field, I guess. But still. Alright, so that's going to open up that. I don't have that. It's 23, right? Field 23 for weeding. Oh, yeah, we're using a weeder. Why is it saying that? I'm killing the weeds for them. I don't know. Yeah, okay, I'm doing it. I don't know why it's giving me this error. It says I'm 2% done already. Bizarre. Shouldn't be giving me that error, but it is. So I don't know. It says I can refill this this weeder with something that looks like grass seed, but I don't know if that makes any sense. So I can refill it with grass. I don't know. I'll put the seed with it. I don't understand it, to be honest with you. So we've got quite a bit more still. I might just give this to somebody to drive on. We'll see. It should be pretty quick for... it's not a lot of money though. I had like $1,000 for this. It's quite a big field, and how big? Like that's only 10% done. Ugh, I don't know. Might not be worth it in the long run. Might not be worth it in the long run. Can we get some music on here? What is that? 7, no. There you go. Ooh, look at that, we got some music inside. Oh yeah, there we go. No. Rock radio? Sure, what's on rock radio? Probably gonna get dinged on my stream, but whatever. That's funny. Alright. Hey Harold, I didn't know you were still hanging out, dude. Thanks for staying around, saying hi, buddy. Have a good night, Harold. We will see you around, bud. The tunes have changed since 17 as well. I don't recognize this. It's a little loud. I might have to dumb that down a bit. But let's break up the farming a little bit, which is kind of nice. All right, Harold, have a good night, my friend. We'll see you soon. I just don't know why it's telling me I don't have access. This is the first time that that's happened. I've done it a few times where we've played through it. Thanks for the heads up, Whammer. We'll turn that off. I've done it a few times where all the contracts has been totally fine. So I haven't done weeding, mind you. This is the first time I've done a weeding contract. You're right, the music was super loud, wasn't it? I'm just sitting there listening to it now. I'm like, yeah, the rest of the game's pretty quiet now. So tough to do this in first person because you can't see the edges of the weeder. It's kind of like seeding when it's behind you. You just can't quite tell. It's all, you're just judging. You're guessing. I like the power lines too, actually. The power lines are really cool. Like, look at the shadows here from the power lines. That is kind of cool. Draw distance seems about 10 times better as well. That must be a cotton field right there. Need to find a cotton harvester. Alright, I wonder how that guy is doing with our other field across over there, if he's getting anywhere close. This field's actually going to take a little longer than I was expecting. We'll let him do his thing. Actually, you know what? Yeah, you know what? You can do your thing. Go. You're going to miss a whole bunch up there, but that's fine. What's he doing here? Oh, he's going pretty quick now, actually. Because it's the John Deere, right? Let's go do some exploring, shall we? I feel like exploring. So I need to see. So I want to go over to the animal dealer. Which way is that? That's up here. Let's go to the old animal dealer. So I have not seen that yet. Which way? Down this way here. Animal dealer should be just right around the corner here. Oh, look at this little field. That's an awkward little field. Alright, so that is our animal dealership. Interesting. So what happens if I pull in here? Anything? No, I can't. Where do I buy? Let's see prices here. I don't see a spot to buy. Yeah, I have no idea. There's got to be something, because I don't see it in... There's no animals in the store area here. So where on earth do I buy animals? You know what? I might need to have... Oh, that's what it is. I bet you I need to have a pen. Yeah, I bet you to buy an animal, you'll need to have that kind of pen already built on your map. Okay, that makes sense too. I suppose that's fine. That is what it is. Okay, what else we got? I just started reversing with touching nothing. Really? Oh, that's a pain. Huh. I have zero issues with my controller. I don't know what to tell you. That is bizarre. Yeah, like I just plugged my 360 controller in and I haven't adjusted a thing. I think I should adjust the dead zone a bit, but that's about it. Let's go into town. We're gonna go right into town here. And this is the town of Felsbrunn. Kinda cool. Looks good. Alright, cool. Looks good to me. Yeah, well, I don't know what to tell you, man. Like I said, I mapped a PlayStation controller before, so I can't give you any advice on it, unfortunately. Is there any... What else is in here? Is there anything I can do in here? No, that's that. That's that. Harvested, plowed. Fertilized. Oh, this still needs to be plowed. That sucks. So it's not actually plowing it with that. So I'll do the canola there next time. Anyways, that's too bad. That is too bad. So now if I wanted to buy, what's this? I can buy that, but it's 180,000, 218. Those are all pretty expensive, right? 100 some odd thousand each time. Oh, hey, Twisted, how you doing, buddy? Using a G2. I don't know what controller do you have? Do you have a G920? Is that your wheel? Ooh, gas station. Okay. See, that doesn't show up on my mini-map. Fuel stations are not showing up on the mini-map for some reason. I don't know. 29, okay. That's the controller, the wheel I'd like to get. But I don't know if anyone has mapped it. I don't know, Twisted, if you've had to map it on there or not, but it sounds like it's not a lot of fun. So this takes us down. Oh, you know what? There's a road that goes all the way around here. So I've been down here once. This is just a... Yeah, you can sell down here. Yeah, right here, the docks. That's a sell point. But there's nothing past that, so now we have to go up this way here. Oh, really? That's a pain. I've been told the controller is kind of the best bet usually, but... this must be another cell point of some sort, but it's not... The map doesn't really do a great job of telling you what cell points are what. Like, that's the only mini-map, and am I missing something? Yeah, there's nothing here that tells me, other than those couple cell points, what I'm looking at. I don't get it, because I know this has got to be a cell point. If I go into prices, where is it? Overview, no. No. Animals, no. There. Wow. Like it's, yeah, we're seeing prices here. Why am I not seeing it? Grain elevator east. Let's try that. Tag place. Oops. Now, does it show up on the minimap? Because it's not showing up on the big map still. No, that's showing up as... I don't get it. What am I missing here? I think I must be missing... I must have turned off something in there. I'm not seeing anything on that map. I should be seeing a whole bunch. Oh man, I have no idea, Whammer. I have not done any of that stuff, but I wish I could help you. Like I said, I have not... What's this say? I have not changed the mapping of any functions on my controller. Okay. This must be like some kind of a forest area. Alright. Interesting, interesting. So I don't know what we got going on back here, but looks like a pretty good spot to do some jumps. Okay, so this is the backside of one of my fields. Yeah, okay, I've been down this way. What's up this one? All you see is axes and dead zones. Yeah. Because American truck, it's fairly straightforward, right? Like, there's not a lot of... As soon as you program what you want to do, you see it immediately and how it activates. Here's that waterfall I wanted to see. That looks cool. Where's this road going to? Oh, we're just above it right now. Nice, that looks great. ATS was extremely easy for that stuff. Do I want to go up that way? You know what, I kind of do, because that leads up to the backside, and I haven't been up there like 1, 2, and 3. Let's go take a look. First person race car view. This gets a little intense in here. Get going, baby. Whoa. You can actually use this thing to tow certain implements around the farm. So you've got like your seeders and certain plows. As long as they're not too much weight, it will tow it. I'm surprised. It's going to hit you in the back. This looks great up here. Whoa! Tokyo Drift. Alright, so what do we got up here? So that's field 3. What's this? I can't read that, but I'm assuming that's lumber mill. Yeah. Alright, so this is, I'm assuming, where we go for... What does this do here? We sell wood. Okay. That's okay. There's a placeable now as well for a wood chipper, which looks kind of nice to have. Run. just more wood. Let's go down the far end over here. And we got this one house down at the far end. What is that? Kind of strange. Oh, look at the green thing on it. Wow. That must be that icon I set up. And this is nothing? What is this? Like, this is absolutely nothing. Like, this is a spot to set up a farm, maybe? But really, like this, look at this whole area up here. This isn't even a field. Alright, whatever. Oh, you think you figured it out? Good. Good job. Hopefully it all works out for you now. Oh, here comes the train. You guys, you can see the train coming up the hill. That's what I love about the farm. This is cool. The train actually just kind of autonomously moves around the world now instead of having to sit at one spot. So that green, it does set up an icon. I didn't know that. Alright, so what did I do to do that? That is under... what was that under now? Active. Yeah, it's like under... There it is, okay. Untag. But... maybe it's something in settings that I changed by accident here. Audio input. Yeah, I'm not seeing it anywhere in there. Albert refill. Yeah, it's something to do with mini maps somewhere. I thought I saw something, but like I used to be able to see all the different cell locations on one of the mini maps, but it's gone. She gone. So much for that. I don't see an option to change that. Put it back on. Help icons on the game. Yeah, it's on. Interactive zones, field info. Yeah, like it should be there, but I don't know. I'm missing something. Okay, let's go grab. What do we figure? Should we do a jump? Should we do a jump off something here? What can we land on? It's not much of a jump here. It's all just kind of rolling hill down here. We'll give it a shot. Alright, we better get down there anyway. Everyone's finishing their tasks up. Let's go. Yeah. Whoa. Okay, we're not going that way. Oh yeah. Yeah, baby. Whoa. How far does this guardrail go? Son of a... Oh, tell me I can get out of this thing. Come on. Whoa. Come on. Get back up on your wheels. Looks like I can get out right here. Oh, what is this? What is that? Is this like a forestry area? Must be. I guess kind of a well, there's a tree fort there too, it looks like. It's kind of like a mini forestry area of sorts, I guess. Okay, well, I don't need to see this right now. I need to get back down to my fields. Don't shoot. Come on. Get off the tree now, please. we got a little bit of silo. I didn't see this one before. This must be that cotton field. Yeah, there we go. Whoa, Tokyo Drift. Nice. That was close. That was close. Alright, let's go. So that is my tractor, right? Yeah. Okay. So I don't think he is done yet. Where is the contracts? Active. 98%. Okay. So we'll finish this off. This will take us a couple seconds here. Just so we can get to 100%, we can get paid for that, which is still not going to get us out of debt, but hey, what do you do? What do you do? There we go. Contract finish. Wrap this up. So now that that's done, you get this weeding option complete. You just hit space, and she's done. So we've got a whole bunch of things we can do here. Transporting. I would like to do these. Maybe I should buy a truck. Because transporting will be really quite quick. Maybe I'll do that. Let's go take this back. We're done with this. How do I get back to my field? Down this way. Anyways, I think I'm going to call it there tonight for the night, guys. Thanks for joining me tonight for the inaugural Farming Sim 19 look. We'll be back again very soon, I'm sure. Yeah, if you haven't already hit that like button, make sure you do hit that like button. And of course, if you haven't subscribed already, do not forget to hit that subscribe button, guys. And that's going to do it for me tonight. Thanks again for joining us. We will see you guys next time. Whammer Jam, if you're still around, or Twisted Aussie, thanks again, guys. We will talk to you guys next time. Have a good night, buddy. We'll talk to you soon.